Hey, Lee Wolf here. Welcome to Game Face Monday. We are live, and I am sitting as always with Mr. Richie Bello. How you doing, Richie?
Hey Lee, how are you today?
I'm excited today.
I'm
I hear,
excited too.
yeah. We got some pretty cool news. Um, so today is going to be all about our VIN retention report and automation. First thing I'd like to do real quick is show a quick video from our sponsor, Shop Smart Autos, where you can get your hands on your VIN retention report. And this is going to show a quick inside look at the report, and then we're going to run a quick video that's going to show the automation, and then we can have a quick discussion about that.
Great.
So here you can see an example of your VIN retention report. Right at the top, you're going to see the total VINs you sold over a period of time. You're going to see the sales that you retained. You're going to see the VINs that ended up going on the market elsewhere. You could see it broken out by month. And it's really going to give you a good picture of how your retention situation is going. As you move on, these are your past VINs sold relisted in the last year. So whether they were on your website or a competitor's website, you're going to get to see. These are the VINs that were sold by your dealership by month. So you can see when your peaks and your valleys. Now you move on and you can see these are the VINs that you lost and what dealerships they went to, which is a huge, huge advantage. Which vehicles went to auctions that were your VINs. You see, this isn't just about knowing how many vehicles you sold. This is for sale by owner. These are your VINs. These are the models that you lost. So now you can see which vehicles, why are we losing so many souls and so many Sportages as compared to other vehicles? And then you have the positive side. These are the ones that you retained. So in the end, you're not just marketing to people in your CRM that may have gone somewhere else already, and now you can see where they've gone and you can target them to get them back. All right, so that's the VIN retention report. That's the inside. That's all the data right there, right? So this report is the most powerful tool out there for the automotive industry. It's going to help you either retain or win back the VINs that you've lost. And this is the first time ever that you've been able to see where your VINs have gone in real time. But the question is how do you grab that? How do you grab that data? And now Richie's going to be talking about, I'm just going to run a quick 35-second video because that's all it takes to show you how you grab onto that data and use the automation tool. All right, so that may not have looked like a whole lot at the moment, but it's going to make a lot more sense as more and more dealerships adopt the VIN retention report. But that was it, right, Rich? I mean, they log in, put in your dealership you're looking at, boom, click the button, all the data.
In 1.1 second. 1.1 second automation. We're the first ones that are going to have the data automated. It goes right into your inbox. So there's a report, the report itself, and then plus a CSV file showing you the VIN numbers and all this information that we have. We're going to make a video for the next show going over the whole product line, which is the reports one thing, and then the data that goes right to your email. Automated, everything's automated. We're the first thing of its kind that has this data automated. Like you don't have to order it and then it takes a while to pull it up and all that. No, we have it all automated. It's going to be online in ShopSmart4Dealers.com. You'll be able to log in, boom, boom, done. those guys or those vendors or those people that sell retention tools, all right, listen, you can go on there and get a competitor. Say you have ABC Motors and you want to show CDF. Here's what ABC Motors is doing with us. And this is his retention, and this is your retention. You're going to be able to go on there and pull any report you want. If you sell retention, you want. And who sells retention? DMS marketers, anybody that's retaining customers for whatever reason. They sell a product line. There's plenty of products out there that have to do with retaining your customers. People that have the BDC and following up customers to retain them. Service customers. Why are we losing so many customers? So there's vendors that use retention for that. So it's very important. So that's one issue, that there's going to be dealers. You should know your retention. By the way, we put a pretty good deal with Ford dealerships that are going to be using this VIN retention. I'm going to make an announcement in about 2 or 3 weeks about that. Ford's going to have a special deal, okay, with them. There's going to be a form. They put their dealer on there, the number of there. I'm going to make an announcement, a special announcement. But Ford is in my heart. Ford, why? Because I've always liked Fords, and I have a relationship with Ford, and I want to help them increase the dealer sector, the retention. So we put a really good deal with them, and we're very excited about this. The real excitement we have is the Beach Club that we're having our Christmas party. Lee, the date of the Christmas party is?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
All right, the 4th of December. You're not going to be here.
It was the week after.
Other week over that, I want to make a video, and I'm sending out invitation this week. So the 4th, no, 7 days after the 4th, which would be what date? And right. That's our Christmas party. We're having a Christmas party. We're making special announcements, a new CEO and a new revenue officer. But the real announcement is our friend Don Brady, that is working for Solutionaries, which is Lou Ramirez and Frederick, right? He's working there as a trainer. Congratulations to him. We need to celebrate this great thing, because he's going to be a trainer, and he always been a trainer since I met him. I said, why don't you get into the training business, right? He was a great general manager. He's a great people guy. He's great at educating people and showing them. And he's a very good friend. And we're very excited about that for him, because that's where he belongs, to be a sales trainer. I'm very excited about that. So, and we're excited at ShopSmart about our new CEO and our new revenue officer. And we're going to make also an announcement about a new vice president of operations. So we're very excited with ShopSmart. As you know, Richie Bello, I'm 60 already. I'm getting ready to launch. I don't know what I'm going to launch next, but I'm getting ready to launch myself somewhere. Who knows?
We'll get on the horn with Elon Musk.
We are excited about this, at ShopSmart, and we're very grateful for things that are going, okay. And we're grateful, we're grateful, excited, and we're pleased about everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's been a great team to work with. And so the automation, there's an actual ETA on when that's going to hit the streets?
Well, we're doing integration now. What you have in there is the API and all that, so we're linking it to the website probably in the next 2 days, so our people can go on there and boom, that's it. But probably in the next 48 hours, you'll see it live on ShopSmart for dealers.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing. And gone are the days of endless amounts of data that we're making calls to customers and calling people that have already moved on to other dealerships and marketing to them incorrectly. And I've said it probably a half a dozen times, but it's something that I wish when I was in sales that I had a tool like that to utilize, to actually be able to hone in on how to market to people correctly, to pull them back.
And
Instead of,
talk about the tool, Helms Technology is a partner of ShopSmart and of Richie Bello. So Helms Technology is going to be the one that does DMS marketing that has that capability.
right.
So that's the difference between Helms Technology and anybody else, that they're going to have all that data, all that. We're also going to be cleaning up your DMS if you want to, Mr. Dealer, being clean,
Yeah.
because that way you're targeting the right people. And the other side of that VIN retention tool is, just because you lost a customer does not mean you stop promoting them in service,
Exactly.
because they might be happy in service. So that's the other side of it, that you got a lot of campaigns in service. And Helms Technology has really figured out this DMS marketing, more than anybody out there. So it's all about Helms Technology. They're going to have the report. They're going to have the data. They're going to be cleansing out your DMS if you want to. Wow. It's really a game changer. And we're excited that for the holidays, we have this automation thing. We've been working on this automation now for about a year plus. And, Lee's seen this at the beginning of the project and all that. A lot of stress, especially me. I went through a lot of stress, because the one thing is, I like to get things done. And when things don't go the right way, you get stressed out.
Yeah.
So I've been through a lot of stress, and I think the whole team's been through a lot of stress. And, but we're excited now, because at the end of the day is over,
Yeah. Well, most people don't realize when they hop on a website and they, download a report, create some kind of a data list that they're looking to obtain or whatever, that, they're clicking some buttons and they're getting their information really fast, especially these days.
Right.
The unbelievable amount of effort and coding and sleepless nights and what goes into getting you to the point where the end user has it so easy. And this is an unbelievable powerful tool, and then mixed with Helm Technology, it just makes it explosive.
Right.
And it's huge. And exactly right. We should be dealerships should be slamming people in service all the time, or getting them back through service. My father, and I know I've told you this before, my father was flipped into new cars 2 times in service in the last 3 or 4 years.
Right. The service team is very important. And, when you lose a customer in sales, does not mean you lost them in service or in parts.
Right.
That customer, probably nothing happened to him in service. Chances are something happened to him, usually in sales.
Right.
So now you got that, and you can target these customers to come back to you. Like, bring up your dad, for an example. I bet your father feels very comfortable with the dealership he goes to in service, right?
Right.
Because they help him out. They go out of their way to help him out.
Yeah.
And when that happens, it's a much easier process, Lee.
Yeah.
And you want your dad to be in a place where that service department is going to take care of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he might not know about cars. We don't know. For example, if you notice, I never put I'm a car guy. I tell people I'm a people guy. Forget about the car business. Car guys are people that open up a hood and actually fix a car. I don't know how to fix a car.
Yeah.
I have AAA for everybody in the team, that in case anyone break down, because I don't have any car guys. It's, a car guy is a guy that fixes cars. I don't fix cars.
Right.
I'm a people guy. So I'm in the other side of that car business where, and it's very important, because, man, when you have that stress eliminated, that your car breaks down and you can just call AAA and handle, it's a whole different thing. Well, the same way it goes to service. You go to the service department and you have a service department that's nurturing you and taking care of you. You got no worries,
Yeah.
Because, man, a car is very complex today.
Yeah,
It
and
was always complex, but today, forget it. There's
oh,
3,000 parts, so 3,500 parts every time you lift up the hood,
yeah,
and 42% of them are sensors. So
yeah,
good
yeah,
luck,
yeah, yeah. And loyalty is hard to come by
Right.
with customers these days. But I'll tell you what, if I bought a Ford right here down the road, and I ended up for whatever reason trading it in 15 miles away, but my original guy hit me with a marketing piece that said, you have a bunch of recalls on your car. Come in, we'll handle the recalls for you. We have a loaner car waiting for you. Why don't you come back in, ba ba ba? And then while I'm in service, they're talking to me about how they'll buy
Right.
the car off of me, give me a couple of extra $1,000 and get me into a beautiful new truck for an unbelievable payment, ba ba ba. I'm gonna be all ears, you know.
And the one thing I gotta say is Ford has a great retention as an OEM,
Right.
but not as the dealership, just shotgun everywhere. And Ford is tremendous. Once you're a Ford guy, you're never gonna change because that F-150, there's nobody that makes it like that. The
Right.
Ranger, there's nobody that makes it like that. The F-250, I mean, it's perfect. So the OEM has tremendous retention,
Right.
but the dealer side has terrible retention. Why? And that's what we bring to the
Yeah.
table with that. I mean, Ford's retention, forget it. It's like so crazy. It's really crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the truck side is unbelievable. Not so much the car side, but the truck side,
Yeah.
please. I mean, so why are dealers not retaining? And let me tell you, when a dealer doesn't retain customers, vehicles in operation is key, man. When you don't have that vehicle in operation, your absorption goes down.
Yep.
Everybody knows what absorption is. Let me tell you, you got real problems. We're here to help you, Mr. Dealer. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Why can't you be at the same retention or close to it as Ford? Why does it have to be shotgun everywhere? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these are things that we're trying to help dealerships do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I was in there in the game, the main focus of everyone on that floor was new sales, new customers. And don't get me wrong, obviously, you want new customers. There's only so many people on Long Island, let's say, that are going to be buying cars, but retention. I
Yeah.
mean, once you're in the game for 2, 3, 4 years and you have customers repeatedly coming back to you.
Let's talk about retention. Why is retention so important? You lower your cost of advertising. You're able to generate more gross profit per car
Right.
because the customer believes you and trusts you and all that. So why are we concentrating so much on retention? Well, that's how you really make money. Lowering your cost of advertising, making more gross profit. Now, if you're retaining 65 or 70% of your customer base, man, now you're spending less money in advertising and in marketing, and you're scaling and scaling and scaling. So it's key. It's
Yeah.
a very, very important thing.
Yeah. Huge.
Well, Lee, it's been really exciting today. We're keeping it short and simple.
Mhm.
Uh, and I can't wait for next week because next week we're sitting down and strategizing this whole live show. And thanks a lot, Lee, like always, for being there, helping me with this process, helping us with that automation, helping us with everything you do. I can't be more grateful.
Oh, thank you. And me as well. Me as well. I'm happy to be on board and love working with you and retaining all the knowledge you throw my way every day.
Thank you, man. And, God bless and have a great, great day. And thanks a lot for all the effort everybody did. And we got it automated. We're all set. Thank you.
All right.